Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking forward to seeing Nick in this episode of Fourth Down Territory, I'm sorry, you're not going to see him. We left it up to Nick to set up the podcast. He took a selfie instead of videoing, and there's feedback in the audio. So all you're going to see is Hess's iPad on the table with a little tiny Nick in the corner. So yeah, enjoy the show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Fourth Down Territory, brought to you by Pleeka. I'm your co-host, Hess.
And I'm Nick.
I feel like that was a horrible.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
had to think about it for about 9 seconds.
You're like, I'm Hess.
Came out of my mouth. I should practice that. Where we talk about the previous week's NFL games.
Which was?
And make picks for the coming up weekend. We did miss last week. Scheduling conflicts. I think that's what it was, wasn't it?
What was it? Sorry, I was
Last
taking the drum.
week's scheduling conflicts.
Yeah, I closed like all week,
Yeah.
so we just exchanged picks
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah, it happens.
It can't. I would have rather done it, but what are you gonna do?
For sure. I wanted to do it too.
Yeah. So last week you went 12-2,
Yeah, I did.
and I went 11-3.
Yes, you did.
You know what that means?
That
Easy week.
yeah, it was an easy week. Yeah, the guy at my work pool, he went 14-0.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now it's still hard to go 14-0. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
I feel like it's pretty impressive to go 12-2, but there was one guy who won it. He went 14-0, and then there were 5 people that went 12-1, right? 13-1, sorry. And then there was about 7 people who went 12-2. So I think it was an easy week. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's weeks like that are where there's not as many.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then the week before where we didn't do it, I went 12-2, and you went 9-5.
Yeah.
So that means total, you're now
You're up two games on me, right?
70. You're 78-40-2. I'm 80-38-2. It's like a hockey.
83-80.
What?
What did you say?
80-38-2.
How do you have 80 wins? Oh, that makes okay, never mind.
Because 2 plus 78 is 80.
I got you. And I'm 78. You said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You got that?
I got confused. I'm like, I thought you said. I don't know.
It's all good.
We'll just skip that. Yeah, that was horrible. So yeah. Did anything trigger your mind over this weekend?
Well, it's funny. I mean, I watched some games. The only thing that really stuck out with me was the Rams and Packers. Everyone went apeshit over Gurley going down. It was 17 for a 17-yard run, and
right. That's a smart move. It's the right move.
Yeah. I mean, it's the right move. I don't think it would have mattered either way.
I don't think it would have mattered either, but I mean, I think it's
cool.
I think it's the right move.
Yeah. I mean, if they score and kick the extra point, they're up 9. So
right.
But yeah, you'd rather just not give anything out the chance. So
I mean, like you said, I don't think it would have hurt if he would have scored, but whatever.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get him 30 TDs, so that probably would have helped him a little bit. But
I mean, he's already has 15 halfway through. So
yeah.
That's the only thing that kind of sucks is me having Goff on my fantasy team is that it's either like Goff gives me a shit ton of points or Goff gives me like no points.
Yeah, I could see that. 'Cause sometimes they'll hand it off, but then he really catches a lot of balls too. So you got that going.
Yeah.
But
he has to get in the end zone when he catches them.
Yeah, but at least Goff does not throw interceptions to take any points away.
Absolutely.
So what about you? Anything stick out to you? It seems like it was like a year ago when they played.
Probably that. I didn't really watch. I'm trying to think. I watched a little bit of the Cardinals game. They had a nice comeback in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Rosen. I think Rosen's he's like the first rookie to come back from like 12 or more points in the fourth quarter or something like that.
Really?
Some stat like that they were talking about.
He got a Team of the Week card in Madden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. 84.
I gotta do those challenges. I'm trying to think of what else. I feel like there was other stuff that I gotta start writing stuff down.
Well, no, I mean,
I feel like there was a bunch of other stuff.
there's always a bunch of stuff,
know-
but I don't think. I mean, I can't even think of anything off the top of my head that I think part of it too is because we skipped last week's little show.
Right. So maybe it's kind of blurring together.
Yeah, I think the 2 weeks blur together. You know, it'd be cooler if we could do it every week, but sometimes.
I mean, we can
shit
talk about
happens.
that game last night.
Yeah. So when we do our picks this week, we're not doing Thursday
Right. We're not doing
because we're
Thursday.
filming this on Friday.
Yes.
And we didn't talk before the game started. And I text
Correct.
you, and I'm like, hey, if you get this before the game, I'm taking San Francisco. And you're like, oh, it's going to take Oakland. But it was already 7-3. I'm like, we'll start from Sunday's game. I kind of wish I would have just said, okay, cool.
Well, I was pushing for that because I mean, I legitimately picked Oakland, so I was cool with it. They were down 14-3, I think.
Yeah, by the time I text you back.
14-3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I chose not to watch that game. I played a little Madden, a little Call of Duty, and said, fuck
I
it.
watched a little bit of it.
I can't watch.
I did not sit and watch it.
Weren't they both
But all
1 and
the
6?
talk on the radio this morning. Who's the dick shit on Fox Sports 910? Like early in the morning.
Clay Travis.
That guy. Yeah, he was saying that they basically quit. They quit on
Gruden.
Yep.
Yeah, I think like 3 weeks ago. No, I'm just
And I heard an interview with I just can't think of names tonight. The guy who used to work for ESPN. Now he has his own website. The old guy who had the cool commercial where he's like, "Mom, what's for dinner?"
It's hard to find an expert more dedicated than John Clayton. He's the consummate pro.
We'll see how the 4-3 and the cover 3 work together.
John Clayton with the latest.
Thanks, Dan. Take care.
From the NFL, Drew Brees answers the $100 million question. Rejuvenated Alex Smith talks about.
And whenever we need a brilliant insight, he's available at the drop of a hat.
Hey, Mom! I'm done with my segment!
yes, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What is his goddamn name? I want to say Clayton Anderson. John Clayton.
John
Jesus.
Clayton. Oh,
John-
okay.
That I heard him in an interview, and he said that he thinks Mark Davis regrets hiring and giving Gruden all that money already.
Yeah.
But see, here
I think I would too.
here- Right. Here's what I think John Gruden is trying to do. And I honestly have not heard this talked about, but I think he's trying to get the number 1 pick.
Oh, I think a lot of people think that.
Because the quarterbacks always rise to the top. So I think he wants to get that number 1 pick and try and trade it for a slew of picks. I mean, they already got 3 first rounders next year.
Yeah.
They'll get another one, maybe, and then future picks on top of that. That's personally what I think he's trying to do. Obviously, no guarantee to that, but
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think he was going to do a good job. I think he was trying to win it first, and now I think he's just like, fuck it. I think he started off thinking he was going to win, realizes that he's not, and now he's just throwing the towel in along with this. And now his players are like, what the fuck? This is not what we did training camp for. Hopefully the picks work out for him, but, I mean, there's no guarantee with picks.
there is no guarantee. It's a coin flip.
He's still, luckily the Raiders only own him like $95 million or something like that, I saw.
Yeah, Clay Travis said that. They only own 95 more.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's good. He's, I don't know. I think he might have been out of football too long. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, you draft fucking 4 studs next year, and it's a different story. Of course, they're all rookies, so they're probably not going to be good right away,
I just don't understand why you give them the 10-year, you know what I mean? Like the 10-year.
I think because that's what he wanted, and that's the only way to get him out of retirement. Once they move to Vegas, it probably won't matter.
Well, yeah, and they don't even have a home. They don't have a home next year.
Next year, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were, I heard on somewhere that they were talking that that maybe they might look to go to like San Diego or San Antonio.
Yeah, I've
or
heard
some,
that too.
Some city or whatever.
That'd be kind of cool, actually. Like if San Antonio got him for a year, because you could kind of see how they would react to him.
Right, you could gauge your interest of football and
The
stuff.
problem is that they're going to be like fucking 2-14 maybe if they're lucky, and like who wants to go see a 2-14 team? Maybe if they play the
Absolutely.
Texans or the Cowboys, but there's no guarantees there either.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't have any love for the Raiders, so it doesn't really. And
I don't.
I've been never a John Gruden fan, so they keep losing. I kind of like it.
I don't mind him in the booth. I mean,
Oh, I didn't like him. I felt
I
like
don't love him. I didn't love him in the booth, but I didn't hate him.
I felt like he was
You know,
too busy. He was kind of an ass kisser.
you think so?
Yeah, I think he loved everybody.
Okay.
Surgical effort by Drew Brees here tonight.
Spider 2 banana. The line slides to the left. Watch the young back cut down the defensive end, but there's a beautiful banana. Doesn't it look like a banana, Mike? These Saints run all my favorite plays. I am really jealous.
I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know.
No, there's
9
nothing wrong
times
with
out of 10, I wasn't watching Monday Night Football because it's a shit ass game.
that. I know they're the same way this year. I think.
Well, for the most part, yeah. But that's because they don't get to pick their game like NBC.
Right. The stinker bowl is what they seem to get every goddamn
Yeah.
night.
So I don't
Or
know.
every night, not every week, not every year.
Well, you want to do picks?
Yeah, we can go over our picks. So we'll only be doing 12 picks this week since we're not counting the Thursday night game.
Right, and there's one less game, right? Because there's more buys
Yeah,
this week.
there's only 13 games for the week.
Yeah.
Instead of 14.
Sometimes that screws me up when I'm adding up our totals.
I know.
I have to count how
That's
many
why-
games
that's
there
why
are.
That's why I do it, and then I text you like, "Hey, this is right. This is right, right?"
Yeah, but you usually do it Sunday afternoon,
I-
and there's 2
I
more
know.
games, and then I don't talk to you till like
See,
Tuesday.
I have this, and I can screenshot you this. I can just send you a picture of this. It's much easier this way
Yeah.
because I'll highlight your picks in a different color.
Yeah, I got
So, Yeah.
Sometimes I just listen to the podcast and then write them down as we go. That's what I did last night.
That works.
Because I remember you, like 2 weeks ago, you started out by saying, Von Miller said the Broncos are going to kick the Cardinals' ass. They both suck. And then I was like, look at the score on the CBS Sports. They won 45-10.
Yeah.
I think Von Miller was right.
He was. He backed it up.
Yeah.
He backed it up. So our first game, I feel like there's some hard ones this week. Like,
Yeah, I glanced at them. I didn't really give them a heavy look. I was super busy today, so. But, yeah, I agree.
there's some tough ones, I think. So first game is Atlanta at Washington.
Yeah. I've had really good luck with the Redskins, and I'm taking them at home.
I took the Redskins as well.
The only time I don't think I haven't won is when you pick them also.
Really?
No, I don't know if that's true, but it feels like it.
I just feel like they're hot, they're cold, they're up, they're down. You never know.
Well, aren't they 6-2?
I honestly,
5-2? I don't know.
I couldn't
They've
tell.
had their bye, so they can't be 6-2.
Right.
So
I think they're 5-2. I
yeah, that
believe.
sounds right. First place, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so we're both taking the Redskins.
We are both taking the Redskins.
Oh, you said Redskins. I tricked you.
That's okay. Second game, we have the Chiefs visiting the Browns. That's
Huh?
what we could have talked
no.
about.
Oh yeah, firing who? Yeah,
Hello.
but is that even news? I mean, some people were saying. Some
it's
people were
not,
saying,
but
"Can you get fired after watching Hard Knocks?" It was like week 1 because he was such an idiot.
Seriously, I mean, I feel like most people watch that show, and they're just like,
Yeah.
this guy doesn't have any control over this locker room.
Well, and like his overall record is like the worst ever.
Yeah, it's he went 3-36 in Cleveland in 2.5 years.
That's hard
And
to
he
do.
And he went 8-8 in the 1 year in 2012 with the Raiders.
Yeah, I just meant yeah, but
Right,
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah.
3-36.
Kind of forgot about the Raiders.
So he's like 11-44 in his 3.5 years of coaching.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not at all. And then you bring in Todd Haley and Greg Williams, who are very opinionated and strong-headed, I would say.
Yeah.
And then, you beef over the kind of plays that Haley's running, and then they both get fired. Haley and Jackson, and now Greg Williams, former Bounty Gate man, is a head coach.
Yeah. He paid his price. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care, but
Yeah. I mean, and I'm taking Kansas City.
yeah, I am taking.
What's
them
the
as
spread? 74?
well. I don't know. I don't typically look at the spreads, so I couldn't tell you.
The one podcast we did, you said you look at the over/under.
Every now and then I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually listen to a gambling podcast every week, but I don't remember the pit. I don't remember the number.
I'm sure it's pretty high. The only downfall that would knock it down is it's in Cleveland.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a little, but I mean, give me a break. No one's going to bet on Cleveland.
Right. Let's see here. Detroit at Minnesota. A little NFC North divisional game.
Now, Detroit fucked me last week.
Fuck me too.
Did you take Detroit?
I took Detroit.
I thought you took Seattle.
Nope.
Oh. Because when I swear to God, I was looking the whole morning. I was, I'm playing Madden. I'm looking at the scores. I got the game going on the other TV, and I'm like, oh, Seattle's winning. Cool, pick that one. I'm fucking 5-0. Blah blah blah. And I look at my picks. I'm like, motherfucker, I took Detroit.
Yeah. Detroit and Baltimore are the two that screwed me.
Baltimore lost to
Carolina.
Carolina. I took Carolina. So what?
Yeah.
Oh, Cardinals screwed me.
Cardinals.
Fuck. Can't if I pick against them, they fucking win. Wow, that's only happened twice, but they're undefeated against the 49ers, I might add.
They are.
Yeah.
That's probably that will be the only team in the NFC West that they will be undefeated against.
Yes.
Yeah. As they've already lost to the Seahawks and the Rams.
Just barely to the Rams, though.
Yeah. Nice little easy.
Remember when they crossed the 50-yard line one time that game?
Yeah, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. With a minute left.
I took Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm taking Minnesota too. Although they've sucked this year.
They're up and down.
They're more down.
Yeah, they're up and down.
They're supposed to have a good defense. They don't stop shit.
Kirk Cousins kind of pooping on himself a little bit.
Well, I don't think he's
on pace to have the most knockdown passes at the line of scrimmage ever in a season.
Well, but that doesn't mean he's pooping himself.
No, I know.
I mean, he's the least of their problems.
I think it doesn't help that Dalvin Cook's been out.
No.
You got, what is it? Latavius Murray. I mean, he hasn't been bad, but
No, they have one of the worst running games in the league.
Yeah, and there's no guarantee Dalvin Cook's even going to be any good because he didn't play at all last year either.
When he did, he was fucking fantastic.
For the half a quarter he played?
It was more than half a quarter.
He didn't play more than 3 games.
Well, that's more than half a quarter.
Okay. You're correct.
Okay, you're a fantasy guy because I don't play fantasy because I don't want to.
Right.
Where'd Dalvin Cook go?
To where?
No, how high?
Oh, honestly, I think he went 10th, 11th round or something.
No way.
I swear to God.
10th or 11th round, and you didn't pick him up?
No, I didn't pick him up, and I'm glad I didn't because he's been fucking hurt all year.
Well, yeah. Now hindsight, I find it hard to believe if Dalvin Cook was there in the 8th round, you wouldn't have picked him. The starting running back for the Minnesota Vikings.
He might have went higher.
You think?
4th round.
I'm gonna
maybe.
Google the average.
He probably went 4th round, 5th round.
Okay. Like I said, I don't play fantasy.
He didn't go that high in my.
I mean, everyone thought he was going to get all the carries for Minnesota this year. I can't imagine him going that low.
he probably should have got all the carries.
He would have. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Then we have the Chicago Bears visiting the Buffalo Bills.
Wow.
I feel like this is a pretty easy one, but it's probably going to come back and bite us in the ass.
Well, I'll take the Bears, obviously. But, yeah, it's, is Khalil Mack going to play? He missed his first game last week.
It says I think he's a game-time decision or something
They
like
should
that.
be able to win without him, but,
Yeah.
I mean, because
Well, they won without him last week.
maybe the
Jets.
Bills should play without a quarterback.
Maybe they should call Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's not rusty.
It's got to be a better option than what they're working with.
I don't know that is. Do you think,
don't know.
has he even thrown a football, for fuck's sake?
Who knows? I heard that he's working out and staying in football shape. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't believe that. I mean, I'm sure he's working out. But I
don't
doubt
know.
he's in football shape. Maybe.
Right.
I wouldn't sign him at this point. How old is he?
I think 28 maybe 29.
That's not. I mean, I don't know.
I could be completely wrong on that. Yeah, I could be completely wrong on that.
I believe you.
Next game I thought was a tough one. You got the Steelers at the Ravens. They always play each other tough. So
Didn't the Ravens win the first one?
honestly, do not know.
I'm
That
gonna
was a
I'm gonna
long
take the
time.
Steelers.
I took Pittsburgh as well.
I think the Ravens might be coming back to earth.
I hope so because they screwed me last week. I thought they could beat Carolina, but clearly they couldn't.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay visiting Carolina. Fitzmagic is back and starting.
Did you pick him up?
No.
I'm surprised. I'm gonna take
But-
Carolina.
Yeah, I took Carolina as well. I think Fitzmagic is about donezo.
Jameis.
I think he's a better option than Jameis Winston.
The former number 1 pick.
Yeah.
What if the Raiders draft someone like him?
They very well could.
Yes, they could. It'd be
They
funny.
very well could.
Eat a W.
I'm okay with it.
Yo, I would be too.
We have the an AFC South divisional game. We have the Jets traveling down to Miami to face the Dolphins. So I feel like some of these are just like, God, you never know. You know what you're going to get from week to week with them.
So here's what I'm thinking. I want to take the Jets. I want the Jets to win. I think they can win, and I'm taking the Dolphins.
I took Miami as well. I think it's Brock Osweiler starting again.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope the Jets beat them, but I think I'm going to take Miami just because if I pick the Jets, they're going to lose.
Right. I mean, in your head, if it makes sense, then it makes sense.
Yeah, not necessarily, but yeah, I got you.
Houston at Denver.
Jesus Christ. Houston's won 6 in a row?
5 or 6 in a row, yeah.
Denver.
I took Denver too.
Oh, nice. Denver, Denver's got a bad record, but they're in every game.
Yeah.
You know?
And I feel like they play up. Like, they played the Rams tough.
They played Kansas City tough.
They played Kansas City tough twice.
They played the Cardinals tough.
Oh, they played the Cardinals really tough. Really tough. You know, we've made the exact same pick in every game so far.
Well, I guess you can't catch me then.
Yeah. Chargers visiting the Seahawks.
Now, here we go. So I've liked the Seahawks, the Chargers all year.
Yes,
I've picked them
yes.
more times than not. I've said they're good. You said, taking the Seahawks.
I took the Chargers.
Yeah, see, you were listening to me. So now if you win, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
This one, I'm excited to watch this game. Rams at Saints.
Yeah, this should be a good game. I have to take the Rams.
Over-under is like 139.
Probably. I'm definitely taking the Rams, but, they could easily lose this.
I took the Rams as well. I would not be surprised if New Orleans wins.
Yeah.
But I think
New Orleans is good.
Oh, they are. I think it'll be a shootout.
Yeah, for sure.
With, 2 more to go. We have the Packers visiting the Patriots on Sunday Night Football.
That's
Rodgers versus Brady.
that's cool. I didn't see the Jordan promo. Did you see the Jordan promo?
I did see the Jordan promo.
I heard that was pretty cool. I was meant to look it up and I just forgot. But I'm gonna take the Patriots
I
because.
took New England at home as well.
But if I had to take a quarterback, I'd take Rodgers.
I agree. I would take Aaron Rodgers over pretty much any quarterback out there, I believe.
Even Jared Goff.
I would take Aaron Rodgers.
Jared Goff's the best Cal quarterback in the league. What are you talking about?
Oh, absolutely. He's probably the only Cal quarterback in the league.
No, Aaron Rodgers went to Cal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh? Shit.
Yeah.
Third. Final game, Monday Night Football. You got the Tennessee Titans visiting the Dallas Cowboys.
As much as as much as this pains me, taking the Cowboys.
I did as well.
You should. The Titans have fucked you over many times this year.
They have. I was buying them for a little bit. Not anymore. I'm off that bandwagon. And
First you didn't buy them, then you bought them, and then when you didn't buy them, they won, and when you bought them, they lost.
They're gonna screw me.
Yeah, I know. But and then you just picked the Cowboys, so now they're gonna screw me too.
Yeah. So the only game we differentiated on was Chargers Seahawks.
That's gonna bite me right in the ass.
Yeah.
No. So now you'll be a game back next week.
We're either both gonna have really good weeks or we're gonna have really shitty weeks.
Yeah, but they'll be about the same, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
yeah.
I'm not really gonna.
There's a lot of 50-50 balls up for grabs in this week.
Absolutely.
But that should make for a good weekend. You know?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of those games, like Chargers Seahawks, Steelers Ravens, Rams Saints, like that I want to see. Hell, I didn't even want to watch the Kansas City Browns game just to see how they react and stuff and how bad they get their ass kicked.
I think that's on. I think I'll actually be able to watch it. I think it's CBS early. I think. I could be wrong.
Is there a London game this week?
I don't think so. I honestly don't know. I haven't known what fucking games have been playing in London the past 3 weeks.
Oh, I know.
So
that you're like, travel all the way to the. And I'm like, they're playing in London.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Haven't been up on it as much as I normally am lately.
Right. Well, hopefully it'll be a good weekend.
I hope so. I'd like to win.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah.
You know, little win-win. So
technically, all I need is for the Chargers to win, and I beat you.
Yeah, the rest doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now all my hopes are pinned on the fucking Seahawks.
Yeah, you pay real close attention to that game.
No, I won't. They'll probably play the same time as the Rams. Or no, the Rams will be early, right? Because they're in New Orleans.
No, Rams are the 2:30 game, 2:25.
Fox is trying to get some viewers.
Rams at 2:25, and the Seahawks play at 2:05.
So that means I will not be watching the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Checking the score on the old phone there.
Yeah. They scroll it down below. That's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so how's your fantasy team?
I'm 4-4, currently in third place.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I traded. I needed a quarterback, so I traded for Ben Roethlisberger.
So how many quarterbacks have you started this year? 4?
I started Goff, I started Fitzpatrick, and started Russell Wilson, so 3.
Oh, okay. So you haven't started Roethlisberger yet.
Not yet, no. And I'm not starting him this weekend. I'm not starting him against Baltimore.
Oh, he'll probably throw for 5 touchdown passes.
I'm starting Goff against the Saints.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's having a strange year because I
dropped his ass.
They're not really doing a whole lot with him. I mean, last week he played good.
He's thrown 16 touchdowns to 4 picks. So
but it's he's not throwing 50 times a game or anything.
No, he's not.
I mean,
and it's a running back by committee. So
and is he running the ball as much?
No,
it didn't seem like it.
Not at all.
So, all right. Well, did you see new Journey in Madden? Came out today.
Sweet. So you have something to do.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. But yeah. 100 games.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, I think they're all moments though. So
that's cool. It'll go by pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy with it because you get a 91 DB. I can't think of his name. Dude from the Patriots. What's his? they signed from Buffalo.
Gilmore.
Yeah, you get a 91 Gilmore when you finish it, I think. Which
I
is
feel like he's always one of the giveaways. Gilmore.
yeah, yeah. He's good though. That's
Which
why.
one? Yeah, he's fine.
But so I'll finish it eventually. But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna finish it tonight. You know what I mean?
No, I wouldn't expect you to do that.
Yeah. So
100 games.
yeah, that would be. You probably didn't even finish Most Fear, right?
No.
Yeah.
Do they go away?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I finished
I'll check.
if you finish the Fun House, which is easy, you get a fantasy pack at the end. I did it with 2 accounts. I got an elite in both packs, and then sold off the elite. So.
Wait. I'll have to check it out and see
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they're still there.
All right. Well, that was our Madden football talk for the week.
Yeah,
It's
it was
hard.
a
It's
little
hard to
bit.
talk Madden with you because you don't play.
I know.
So it's
I
like,
haven't
hey,
played in like a week.
yeah, no, hey, did you get? No. What set does he go in? Well, there's only one set, so that's the set.
Yeah, couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's all good. All right. Well,
All right.
that's
Well,
all.
thanks
Folks.
for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you next week.
Adios, motherfucker.